Hello traders, welcome back to Simply Forex. As you can probably see, I am not in my usual habitat. I am traveling until the new year now, guys. So there you go. I hope you can hear me and see me just about, but who cares? Really what you're interested in is the chart. So yeah, let's get started. We're still going to do the same, guys. We're still going to look back at yesterday's trades. We're still going to look at today's potential trades, and we're going to look at the important news for today as well. And if you can hear loads of wildlife, that's a good thing. Right, guys, let's start with yesterday's trade. So Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar was a trade that I took, and we sold this pair. Why did we sell it? Well, as you can see, we were in an uptrend, and then price broke down. Yeah, it broke out of this sort of range here. Yeah, and as soon as price has broken out of this range with this candle, yeah, I am interested in selling this pair. All right, and as you can see, if we just follow structure, yeah, price retraced, we've got another bearish candle, guys. And the idea was just to simply take it back down to these lows, okay? And that's exactly what we did. If we drop down to the lower time frames, let's take a look how we traded it. So if we take a look at the H4, guys, you know, the H4 candles was still, you know, telling us to sell. This one in particular, this was telling us to sell. And then, you know, these top wicks, I know we're getting bottom wicks as well, but these top wicks were also telling me to sell. And we still had a bit more room to go. Okay, so that was what the H4 was looking like. And then if we drop down to the H1, basically, guys, there was this level. So sometimes you may not pinpoint a level, you know, doing your analysis in the morning, but during the day it becomes very clear. And that was this level through here, guys. All right. So you can see there was a level that, you know, it tested it here, tested again. And then what was once support became good resistance. And then basically, guys, once price retraced into this grey zone again, I entered. Yeah, I started selling here and took price back down to these lows and this blue line here, guys. All right. And yes, successful trade. We were happy with this trade. And as with all my trades, guys, I put them in the VIP Discord channel. So if you would like to receive my trades as and when I enter, then check out the VIP Discord. So that was the first trade from yesterday, and that was the only trade I took. But we was also looking at pound Canadian dollar. So yeah, similar scenario, guys, with Aussie dollar. We was in an uptrend. Yeah, we come down. We got into this sort of box of indecision here, guys, until this candle broke it. Yeah, so when this candle breaks these lows and even this low, yeah, itchy nose, we're interested in selling this pair back down to this blue line. All right, so as you can see, price hasn't quite got there yet, but this candle here also tells me I can sell this pair. All right, so that was the idea on the day chart. If we drop down to the H4, you know, we did get this candle. Okay, so we could have entered on that candle, guys. That was bearish enough for me. Yeah, entered here, put our stop above here. You know, you'd have already got your 1:1 roughly. Okay, so that would have been a nice trade. You know, close 80% and then leave 20% to run. All right, so pound Canadian dollar was also a nice trade as well. If we look at the H1, it was just putting me off slightly because on the H1, you can see we're having a build up in structure. Okay, you know, and that would suggest once we get back down to this level, you know, we could start looking for buys again. Okay, but then H4 painted a different picture. But because I was getting slightly, you know, contradicting information, I just traded Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. That was all moving in the same direction. So there you go, guys. Those were the trades from yesterday. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoyed yesterday's analysis and would like to receive my trade ideas every day, then come join the channel. Yeah, subscribe to the channel right now, guys. Also, smash the notification button. And if everyone could please smash the like button. Guys, as you can probably tell, I'm not in my normal habitat. I'm actually on my travels. So if you can hear Christmas music wildlife, then throughout the video, then you know why. But that's why I love trading, guys. You can do it from anywhere in the world. As long as your internet's okay, away you go. So, guys, yeah, we've already looked back at yesterday's trades. We're going to look at today's potential trades now for Tuesday, the 12th of December. But before we do, guys, let me just mention a few things that the channel does. So, guys, you can come join our trading community and join the free Discord. Also in there, we have the VIP Discord where you have access to me throughout the trading day. I give you my trade ideas as and when they happen. And you get access to the Trading Academy, which is just full of tutorials. So come check out the VIP Discord. We've also got the mentorship program where I coach you one-on-one. If you're interested in that, drop us an email. And also, guys, if you enjoy the analysis bid every day, then you can show your support. You can become a Simply Forex YouTube member. We've got supporter and gold membership. Check it all out. It is all in the video description. Right, trades for Tuesday, the 12th of December. Let's get started. So the first one is this. I'm looking at a couple of US dollar pairs, and we're looking at US dollar weakness. And this is one of them, guys, US dollar Swiss franc. So as you can see, we are firmly in a downtrend. Okay, this is where we are currently. Lower lows, lower highs, or potentially a lower high here. All right, so we're in a downtrend. Not only that, we are at, if I scroll out, you can see that we're at a very nice piece of support, support and resistance here. It was once support, and now it's proven to be good resistance. So if I zoom in again, you can also see we're nicely, what am I doing? We're nicely at the moving average 20 as well, guys. All right, so we've got a bit of double whammy resistance in here, and the idea will be to take it back down to these lows. So why the hell haven't I put a target in? Yeah, so I'll take it back down to this 8,700 psychological level. So that's the idea from the day chart, guys. So how are we going to execute this on the lower time frames? Well, if we go to the H4, guys, you can see there is an area through here. Yeah, what was once support here became good resistance and then support again. So what I want to see, because we are in a H4 uptrend, yeah, you know, you don't have to be Warren Buffett to see that. I want to see this happen, guys. I mean, so there's a couple of ways. You could trade it if price comes back up to these last highs here. You could trade it aggressively from here if we get a bearish reaction. But what I want to see, guys, really is a break of this grey zone, retest, and then we can start selling it from here back down to these lows. All right, so that's US dollar Swiss franc sell. We're also looking at US dollar Canadian dollar sell. So like I said, a bit of US dollar weakness. Bear with me. I was talking about if you have internet. The internet is a little bit slow here. So hopefully my grey zones will appear very shortly. If it doesn't, it's going to be quite embarrassing. There you go. US dollar Canadian dollar. Let's start with the day chart. So again, guys, you know, we're still in a downtrend with US dollar Canadian dollar. Again, you don't need to be Warren Buffett to see that this is in a downtrend. All right, and excuse my lines, been drinking again. But we're in a downtrend. At this point, we've got lower highs, lower lows, yeah, and these highs here still didn't break, okay? And we're not seeing super bearish candles, okay? So I'm going to need to see a break of structure. We're getting bearish candles, but look at the bottom wicks. Yeah, not super bearish. So if we could drop down to the H4 now, in order for me to start selling this pair, I would need a break of this level. You can see it was good support, good resistance, and now good support again. All right, so again, like US dollar Swiss franc, I need to see a breakdown of structure. Once I see a break here, retest into this level, we can start selling back down to these last daily lows here. All right, so that's US dollar, Canadian dollar sell, US Swiss franc sell. Those are my first two trade ideas, but there's loads today, guys. What are my next trade ideas? So I'm also seeing a little bit of pound weakness across a couple of pairs. We start with the day chart. This is pound Canadian dollar, and this was a trade idea from yesterday, and not much has changed. So we are, we was in an uptrend. Price came back down. We had this consolidation, and then bang, this candle, was the catalyst for us to start selling. It broke these lows. Okay, so we've had that candle followed by this candle. And that is also very bearish. All right, so we've got sellers in control. We've had a break of structure. The idea is to take it back down to this next area of support. Makes sense, guys. My support and resistance levels are always my targets. So that's what we're looking to do here, guys. If we drop down to the H4, not much has changed really. Actually, let's have a look at the H1. So no, still a reaction in this grey zone. As you can see, price has reacted many times in this grey zone here. Okay, and you can see H1 structure has also broken down. Once we broke these lows. So we're in a H1 we're in a H1 downtrend. We're at an important grey zone area of support resistance. So I'm just looking for a bearish reaction in here. Once I get a bearish reaction, we can start selling pound Canadian dollar. I would even consider, this is that last H4 level. If we got a bearish reaction here, I would start selling as well. But if it broke this level, not interested. Okay, so pound Canadian dollar sell, and also pound New Zealand dollar sell. If we go to the day chart, I still think we have room to move into. Potentially we still have room all the way down to here. So I will leave some profit to run. Okay, potentially we do. But if we look at the day chart, we are clearly, this is not nice price action in here. But bang, we're clearly in a downtrend stroke range. If we're ranging between here and here. So downtrend stroke range means we're happy to trade the top of the range, and take it potentially back down. So that's what we're seeing, and we had a very bearish wick. I know it's a green candle, but that is a bearish candle. All right, and we're just looking to take it back down to here. So quite a conservative target, but there's still lots of room to move into. If we drop down to the H4 now, why is it my target? Why is this blue line my target? Well, you can see price has really reacted in here. So I don't want to, it may well come all the way down to here. But I just don't want to push it in here. Buyers have been in here previously, so I don't want to push it. And all I'm looking to do, guys, is this. Is a retrace up to this grey zone here, where we get a bearish reaction and we could start selling back down to here, or even price comes back to the top of the range, the top of this range here, and this high, and we get a bearish reaction, and then we can start selling as well. Okay, like I said, guys, lots of trade ideas for today. So those are my 4 trade ideas, guys, but I'm also, interested in NASDAQ. If we look at the day chart, it's literally just broken these highs here. So this bullish candle has broken these last highs here. That is a continuation of trend. Bear with my grey zones. I am not in my usual habitat, and the internet isn't brilliant, but I have lots of greenery and wild animals. So there you go. Can't have it all. Can't have it all. But NASDAQ's broken these highs. That is a continuation of trend. We've got a bullish reaction of breaking these highs, and we've still got a bit of room to move into. So NASDAQ, bit of a retrace, take it higher. I like this trade as well. And also the S&P is the same. Just going to wind up my computer at the back. There you go. And again, this candle breaking out of this grey zone, breaking these highs, bit of a retrace we've got room to move into. And if you also look at the weekly chart, we do have room to move into with the S&P. And let's go back to the NASDAQ's weekly chart. Okay, I've pressed too many buttons at once there for this internet. But that still has room to move into back up to these weekly highs as well. So yeah, there you go, guys. Those are all the things I am looking at today. And if you enjoy my analysis, then obviously subscribe to the channel right now. We'd love to have you. And if everyone could please smash the like button, yeah. Let's take a look at the news now. So, news for Tuesday, the 12th of December, guys. It's a busy news day, so be wary. First of all, 7 o'clock, London GMT. We've got a load of employment data coming out. Yeah, so this is really going to move the pound for sure. After that, guys, 10 o'clock, we've got economic sentiment and conditions coming out of the euro. So I know it says these are two-star ratings, these are two-star ratings, but I disagree. These are all three-star ratings. And zoo economic sentiment as well. All three-star ratings, guys. And then the big daddy news today is this. At 1:30 London GMT coming out of the US, we've got CPI figures. All right, so this is really going to move the US dollar. And remember, we're looking at US dollar pairs today as well. After that, guys, last piece of news we're looking at is this. At 6 o'clock, the 30-year bond auction, there's another three-star rating, which could really move any US dollar pairs. All right, guys, so that's the news. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the vid from sunny Philippines. And if you have, please subscribe, like, and share, guys. Have a great trading day, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow.